Amazing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Unloads it left. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run play action. Got a man in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Bounding over the top. And it'll be a touchdown.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. He's got the back in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch on the left. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. come to the line here. They're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. Then bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Got it set up on the outside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The give to the back. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. The short hands, it's Bell. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. It's caught. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Knocked down for the tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. set on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Poe. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes the completion is enough to give the punt team some space. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're working that left side. Crosses the 35. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the...
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Hauls it in to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Swings it out to the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Booker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. On target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Bailey. Buys a little time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The quick out. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Trying play action. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Run the gun. The running back has it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's in for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Booker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Dropping back, it's Bailey. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Goes to the option. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Handoff from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get the sack, but they knew it was a pass. You go nickel, you're bringing more speed on the field, more DBs. You let the pass rush eat. Everybody communicates, right? Like you understand by formation, by tendency, they're throwing the football. Nice job by the defense understanding what the offense was trying to do.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll line up for from the 31 on first down. He'll try the right side. Quick spin on the run. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. Touchdown. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air, it's Bailey. Wide open downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. This time on target.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Wants to throw again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee.